soldier incoming.
All right, so we're going to do another commentary video. These have been working out pretty good, I think, just so as far as the audio goes. I know watching some of my videos that I've put up, sometimes I think I'm being loud enough, I think I'm being clear enough when I'm doing the live commentary, but it doesn't come through sometimes with the game audio, so still working on that. You know, I'm using a headset and mic instead of a separate mic, so that might be something that I look at in the future. So here I am looking around, kind of wondering where I want to go. Mark a scav, and then I think, you know what, that's a bit of a float. I know that this fallen over building is a hot drop right now as far as the loot goes. Not a lot of people know that it's got good loot, but there's like self-reses, UAVs, legendary guns, satchels, all that sort of good stuff. So I jump immediately. I realize someone's going there, so I bail out. I think this guy might have landed, but then I check and I'm like, there's no way. I don't know where he ended up going, but he missed his pull. So begin to loot, pick up this MP5. Really good ground loot, honestly. Like, you're gonna shred a lot of people with this in close. So nice to have. Nice little MG here. Still really good. Hard to handle the recoil. That's my only concern. Maybe if I was on keyboard and mouse, might be easier. So at this point, I'm just kind of looking at this MG, thinking about it. I opt for the Farah. It's easier to handle. It's more of a laser beam. It kind of shoots marshmallows right now, but at least I'm going to get my shots on, versus the MG. Sometimes at range, I just can't control that thing, if I'm being honest. So looking around here, I noticed that there was a contract down there that's gone. So I'm looking to see, you know, what's going on here. If he's going to peek out, you know, where is he going to go? Spot some cash. Go to pick that up. About the contract, that's why it's important to be aware of your surroundings. You know, note where different contracts are, like especially the ones that people like scavs. If you sort of note where scavs are in the area, and I think that's what that contract was, they'll disappear pretty quickly, and so that can give you a clue. Okay, there's a guy there. So I've got my heartbeat. Nice ground loot to have a heartbeat. As I've said in earlier videos, it's really powerful early game. Come down here, get some loot, pick up a satchel and a really nice MP5. So now I'm laughing. I want to pick up this this daddy throat. I hate when it happens. So now this is glitched. I can't pick up any ammo. Not that I really needed any, but like I needed some AR, but it just, you know, it's glitched into a planter. So now we've got this bounty up, heart beating as I go, and he's in the soccer field. So I figure, you know, at this point I could push him, but you know, there's this tall building right here, and so I get the idea to get some height and maybe see him from up top. Forget where the zip is, but there it is. Zip up, you know, keeping an eye on him as I go up, that he's not going anywhere. I notice that a motorcycle comes in and the guy gets out, and they're starting to fight. So now this is perfect for me. I can get a third party. You can see them fighting. The guys in the tents there. This other guy's hiding behind this tree planter. He's plating easy beam. Again, that Farah. With the MG, I might not be able to control that recoil, and it would have taken longer. Plus, it was unsuppressed, which is another good reason to have this. So I know he's in this tent. You can wallbang the shit out of these tents. It doesn't. It does not stop any bullets, but and there's only one entrance in or an exit, so I could have just went and camped it. But like I said before, take the fights that you want to take. So he still thought that that guy was alive. He was probably waiting for him to push him. So he slow peeks out, looks to where that guy was, and that's an easy beam for me. So now we're sitting flush. We're over 10 grand. We've got enough for loadout. But I'm you know, there's not really any loadouts nearby, or it's not loadouts. Sorry, buy stations. That's what I'm looking at there. Not a lot of buy stations nearby, so I'm just, you know what, I'm happy with the guns I have so far, especially for solos. 30 round mag is fine for solos. It's not the best, but it's fine. So my bounty is doing a recon over here. I'm not really going to be able to push this too successfully, I don't think, because of how much open ground I have to cover. And I'm not sure exactly where he is. That recon's not going to last very long, and then they're going to get out of there. So he's in the vehicle, this TAC rover, and he starts coming back my way. So I figure, you know, why not? TAC rover, let's see if I can't get some beams. I get, you know, 1 or 2 hits on him, crack 1 shield. He gets out briefly. Gets back in and then heads over to this square here where the usual buy spot is. So I'm gonna head over here and see, you know, what I can see. Spot another guy, so I'm thinking, great, another third-party opportunity. That was not very wise, probably, for me to take those shots, but I don't know. Sometimes you get an itchy trigger finger. I actually get an assist there, so my bounty finished off that guy, so it worked well for me last time to go up, get some verticality. So I figure, you know, why not try it again? So get up top here and have a look and see what I can see. I was assuming that he would go up, because a lot of people in that situation will. But there I see him sort of wrapping around, so I figure, you know, I'm going to make this jump over. I'm going to maintain the high ground and just have a better overall angle on him. Not too sure if that was my bounty at this point, because, you know, the bounty doesn't tell you exactly where they are, but I'm starting to think that is another guy. There's just seems to be plenty of guys here. This guy's coming up on heartbeat, so I'm like, okay, well, there's my bounty over there. This other guy must be just another guy, so see if I can catch him on beat, get some idea where he might be. And there he is. Now I've got 2 close, so one's my bounty, one's the other guy that I saw. Bounty unfortunately hops in the SUV here and dips. I was hoping there might be a shot I could get some beams on him, but yeah, that's not happening. So now, still got this guy on heartbeat. I know exactly where he is. I can hear him. I can see him. That's an easy one all day long. It's always risky to push that ladder. If you don't know, if that guy didn't have a heartbeat, which he didn't, that's a risky push on his part. It's every time you go up there, it's a 50-50 if someone's up here. This is one of the common spots for people to be hanging out, especially when there's a buy here. So, speaking of buys, I'm sitting with over 16 grand, and I still don't have my loadout. And just in time for my, you know, new loadout to come. Catch another guy on heartbeat, and then I get some information down on the mini-map, some people fighting. Clean him up. See you later, Howard. So there's still one more guy down there, and he's still on beat. That's why these are so OP at the first couple circles. Like, people just do not have loadout, and so if you can pick one of these up on the ground, you're going to be getting some kills. Most of the high kill games I think I've had have started in this way too. You land in a more congested area. Downtown is one of those areas, and you pick up a heartbeat and you just start cleaning up. It's such an advantage to know where people are. So he actually gets a snipe on me, decent snipe, probably body shot, upper body shot.
Good to go.
If he would have got the headshot on me, I would have been eliminated from the game because I don't have a self-res at this point. So played up. See if I can't get another angle at him. This is a risky push for me because, like I said, he's got a sniper. He can one-shot kill me, and I don't have a self-res. It's solos. I'm going to the gulag. So, bit of a risky push for me. The reason why I continue to make it, I think, is Dirty Bong Water gave me a chuckle. I just didn't feel confident in his shot. You know, it is what it is. I just didn't. I wasn't worried about him. So this TAC rover, you know, getting stuck on stuff. I didn't need to take these shots either. Again, it was one of those things where I'm giving out free information. Probably could have left it. Don't know why I didn't go down here to loot these guys, but I decided, you know what, it's time to get my loadout. I need to get my ghost on, my actual loadout weapon, and my perks. Perks early and loadout weapons early is a huge advantage too. Like, of course, I've been talking about the heartbeat sensor giving you an advantage. Perks and a loadout weapon is always going to put you in front when you're in a 50-50 fight. With people coming back from the gulag with ground loot, no perks, things like that, you'll have the immediate advantage. So, so there's the guy from Fire Station hitting me. So he's got his loadout, and he lit me up there. So you know, if I hadn't have shot at him, he might have had no idea ever that I was there, and he wouldn't have taken those shots at me. Now I almost oh no. I thought this was I was trying to remember what had happened, and I thought I was going to get lit up there, but spoiler alert, I'm still going to get lit up here. So I hear someone coming in. I'm guessing they're at the buy. I see someone running over there. Finish this guy, dirty bong water again. Good night. And that's when I get almost deleted. I don't know what that guy was running, but he had me one-y headed to the gulag. But thankfully, I got some cover, and either he chose not to push, or he just pushed in the wrong spot. Like I got out of there pretty quick. I thought he was a little sus, just because of like how badly he hurt me and how quickly he hurt me. It was almost like all headshots is how it fit. I can't find him. I don't know where he is, but I really don't want any part of that guy. I'm hoping someone else will kill him. Take a quick look over at Fire Station. Don't see anyone up there, so I figure at this point, you know, self-res is a good thing. I've been playing with fire for a bit too long, so I'm going to start working my way over to the buy. I try to maintain some verticality here by trying to make that jump. I don't know if you can make that jump at all, really. I don't think I've ever made it, but maybe one of these guys that's good at making those jumps will just say, oh yeah, you just gotta, you know, do this, do that to make that jump. So Tack Rover comes in. I'm hoping he's gonna come my way, take some shots at him, and he does the opposite. He just dips out of there. So that guy might have thought about going to the buy. That might be where he was going, but hard to say. If I scared him off, he got sort of stuck in the trench there. And so now I'm going to head up into police station just to make sure that there's no one up here, really. I'm not sure. Definitely from here you can see the buy station, so don't want to get, you know, give myself up for an easy kill. So burning the deady, as usual. If I can, I always like to burn deadies that are going to be behind me, so that no one's going to be able to pull a deady play on me coming in from behind. So sitting at 6 kills at this point, second circle, there's only 34 other players left. You know, it is what it is. I play with a guy all the time who always uses it as a metric for if there's a cheater in the lobby. There might be a cheater in this lobby. I don't know. Another 2 people just died. It's hard to say. I know that, you know, solos people die quickly. Like, that's part of it too. There's no one to res you if you don't have self. You know, you have an early gulag. There's lots of reasons for, you know, us to be sitting at this point at the 3rd circle. 30 other players with such a huge spot. So I digress. I didn't run into any cheaters other than maybe that one guy who beamed the crap out of me. Like, that guy was sus, but I don't know. I just felt like he got way too many headshots on me. But either way, so now I'm in the crack here in the trench, the new feature, the POI that they have here. Don't have a lot of information. I did get some people on my UAV, but it went away at this point. So now I'm looking for a good spot to pop up my recon, Figured this is as good a spot as any. Take a quick look around me so that I don't get, you know, killed by someone immediately close. I don't know what those like different hotspots are around the map. I guess that one over there was a vehicle, but the one up on the stairs there, I don't know what that is. Don't see anybody, so exit out of it, pick up my daddy again, and start making my way over here to stadium. Jumping around here, just sort of seeing what sort of loot's around. I saw a plate somewhere around here, but honestly, I forgot where it was once I got out of it. So I'm just running around seeing if I could pick up any good loot that's on the ground. I don't see anything. Heart beating as I go, as always. Heartbeat only works when you have it out, so make sure you're using it regularly. But of course, you don't want to be a slave to it. So continuing to look around, seeing what I can see. I'm trying to gatekeep is what my whole hope in this activity is hoping to see someone rotating in from downtown, but I guess I cleared out everyone. There is a shot or something, maybe an airstrike or cluster called in the gap over there. So I marked that just so I have it in my on my minimap. I really thought that there'd be someone coming in here. I might have held this a bit too long, but sometimes it's the late rotators that are the easiest kills to get because they're getting pushed by the gas. So I don't need to move, so waiting it out. And I really thought that this area here where I'm sitting, I'm in a shadow. I'm not going to be easy to see. The skin of the operator I'm wearing is a darker skin, so I think that would have been a really nice play, but I digress. In either way, here we go. Getting out of there and moving into the circle. Trying to make sure that I'm not going to be an easy target myself. Really, there's not a lot of cover here, so I try to get up, find a spot that has some cover in case I get shot at. But as we saw, I didn't see anybody, so the chances of there being someone around were low. But as you all know, someone could be crouched or prone in one of these dark corners or underneath something, just waiting for the circle to close, doing what I'm doing. So at this point, I figure this Jeep is probably the way to rotate in. I've got to cross the river there, so that's what I'm going to go. But apparently there was someone else here. I have no idea where he was. This might have been the one who came up on my minimap. Took some shots at him. It's hard to beam through the Jeep like that. So, moving on, picking up some cash. There's some other vehicles in the area here, so I wasn't too worried about it. Pick up a bounty just for some free intel. That's going to tell me where at least one person is, and then if they get eliminated, then I'll know where another person is. So never a bad thing. Pick that up. Free gas mask just sitting on the ground. That's huge. Gas is moving. Gotta love that. So another big bag of cash sitting here, and a crossbow. So quite happy to have that. Not a crossbow, combat bow. Come on. Thought about taking the Bertha there, but those can be booby trapped. People watching them, they're much more wanted than any of the other vehicles, so people keep an eye on them more so. Looking at this looking to see if I see anybody here getting shot at from behind. So I get out here and hear a door close, freak out. Honestly, that guy should have pushed. That was the play, was to push out. I don't know why he just closed the door. Obviously a passive player. if that was an aggressive player or even go home, you're drunk. They should have pushed that. See the guy up on the water tower there, so dip out. That's a good spot to be. Not a lot of people see that. If I wasn't in a vehicle, I wouldn't have seen him. He probably would have beamed me in the head, and that would have been it. So now I'm just checking my surroundings, creeping over here, seeing if I got a look at him. And what do you know? There he is, having a look. Headshot. I thought about this, and I think what I could have done or should have done is break the glass and shoot really quickly. The thing that, of course, I was worried about, that if I broke the glass, you know, he would have heard me and then he would have moved. But he might have been so dialed in with his sniper there that he didn't pay attention to the broken glass. So I think I'll try that in the future. Break the glass real quick, go for my shot. You know, either way, I'm not going to get the one shot there. Sometimes you can get a quick follow-up shot. In this case, he was not peeking that again. I did try not to peek that again for a little bit. I wanted him to not be sure, because obviously he might not know where that shot came from, other than a general direction. So either way, he wasn't peeking that again. You know, at some point here, I heard that guy run across the way there. And now there's some fighting in those row of houses there.
Contract time expired. We lost the target.
Don't really want to push that. All of those are hard to push into, and none of them, with the exception of the corner of the big yellow one, are really going to be in. So no sense to push that. But what I do want to do is get this bounty. I actually thought it was on the second floor, which was more attractive to me. You don't really want to make a play on the ladder here. But either way, I decided to risk it. I just got a self-res, so if someone snipes me, it'll be good. Missed the little wall jump there, or the window jump to the ladder. Trying to be all cool and casual, but that did not work. Pick up this bounty, see where he is, and it's like the grass all of a sudden rendered in, and I couldn't see him anymore, but you get the live mark on him. Really helpful in that situation. He's actually out of the circle, so that's what I'm banking on. It's going to take him longer to get, you know, rezzed and up again and plated. So I make a push out in the open here, and he's actually looking probably further away than where I was. So that's probably how I got that easy kill there. And I don't know if he was fully plated. I think he might have been fully plated up actually, but I doubt he had a gas mask. Maybe he had a gas... That's hard to say, but I got a pretty easy kill there. Sitting on 7 kills, 10 players left. So, like we were saying earlier, either the cheater died or, you know, maybe there wasn't a cheater and everything just sort of slowed down. Normally it comes to a point around the 3rd or 4th circle when things sort of even out a bit. But... anyways, now there's 8 players left, and me, I'm still sitting on my 7, and I, you know, do this little wall jump up, get some verticality. I always try to get the high ground. It's a huge advantage in these areas. Just even from a line of sight perspective, I can see a lot more from up here. Someone's going to call a UAV here, and that's what I think just happened. So I'm looking over at the buy to see if I see anybody. Don't see anyone there. So still peeking around, making sure that I'm not exposing myself too much. Once I get up here, this is much more open and harder to get out of the way. If someone were to light me up or headshot me, there's not really much I can do. So just trying to stay movement. And there's probably the guy that called the UAV, I'm guessing, coming in from that area there. I really wanted to go get his stuff, but I didn't want to go get his stuff at the same time. Most of the time you're going to die making that play, whereas if you maintain your positioning, you know, I'm sitting with the thing I really wanted was ammo, just because I'm sitting on 150 in spare, but there's only 4 other players, so really I should be good, and I've got tons of sniper ammo, so glad I did not push that. Still not sure where the other 4 players are, and now the circle is going to pull me off of the roof, so try to keep some cover. Both some hard cover and just visual cover. There has to be someone in this house here. Not that one, but the one I'm looking at there. And then here we go. Sure enough, this guy's gonna move, and that's easy shots. He just didn't see me because I was over in the cover there. So that's good. Although now I've got some shots out, and if anyone's paying attention, they would have heard that and saw, you know, where that dead body was. So great, this is excellent for me. Circle pulls to me. I might have been able to just hold here, and in hindsight, that's what I probably should have done. But I decide against it. Go to run, get this ammo. See, the ammo was what got me down there. If I went straight for cover, I would not have been downed in that situation. Either way, the other guy gets starts to get shot. So a nice third-party situation for the other guy, and great for me. It gives me time to plate up, get back up here, get the high ground again. You know, get the regain. I don't have my self-res anymore, but I'm in a good spot. See him here, and no trigger discipline. 2 quick shots. I should never have opened up on him there. Now he knows where I am, opens up some fire. Now I do a deady play, push down into the river where I think he's not going to expect me. I've got a lot of visual cover there. And this is where it gets a little sketchy. I misplayed this completely. I should not have come down into here because I'm stuck down here. I cannot get up. And of course it pulls away from me. There's no way up here. The guy's got to be sitting up on that ledge. I give him some audio cues, and then he peeks, and I headshot the shit out of him. He choked that one hard. All he had to do was just hold that. The fact that he peeked that gave me the perfect opportunity, and of course I knew where he was. I knew he was up there because he wasn't down there with me, so there's only one other spot he could be. So I'm looking up there the whole time, and he just sort of slow peeks over. That's really easy. That's an easy kill for me. Very happy overall with this win. 10 kills.
GG, man. You had me dead to rights there. That was a choke job for sure.
Of course, I'm talking a bit of trash there, trying to get a reaction. No reaction. Got the 10 kill dub. Very happy with that. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Leave a like and subscribe.